What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GMI's World Podcast. And right now we're going to be wrapping up Week 9, Monday Night Football, the Chargers and the Jets. Obviously, we already know that Zach Wilson is only good at being a MILF hunter. He's not a good quarterback, and unfortunately, the way that they're rushing Aaron Rodgers back, it's not probably going to work out in the favor of the Jets. The defense wasn't really good either, but Zach Wilson put them in really bad situations, getting sacked 8 times. QBR of 17.9, passer rating of 80.6. But Justin Herbert on the other side is not good either. See, this is the thing that is very, very interesting. People believe, and they talk to me about it. They're like, Justin Herbert might be one of the, top tier quarterbacks. I have not believed that since he's come into the league. And he doesn't really show it. Like his numbers yesterday, 16 of 30, 136 yards. He got sacked 5 times, QBR 41, passer rating 65.4. It's not something to where it's like, oh my God, this guy's spectacular. Now, granted, the Jets defense is what has them at 4-4. Okay, so we know that everything relies on the defense. So it's pretty hard to do whatever you want to do to this defense, but still, you got to go out there and play better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be out there with those kind of numbers. Eckler with another 2 touchdowns. He's doing a lot of things for history in that Chargers. A lot of people forget that LaDainian Tomlinson played for this team. He has a lot of, really, really wild numbers that are coming up as far as touchdowns and yardage. So we got to keep an eye on that young man as well. Keenan Allen only had 8 receptions on 9 targets, 77 yards. But again, the defense is what really, really drives this team. And this is what's trying. People are trying to say that Aaron Rodgers will be back this year if the Jets are in the playoff hunt. I would be extremely surprised if that works out the way they say, but we don't know. It's highly possible. The AFC East with the Jets, the Bills, we don't know what the hell they're doing. The Patriots suck. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very, very difficult thing that's going on. Miami Dolphins, like, what are they going to end up doing? Anytime they play a team that's over 500, they lose. So we have to kind of evaluate it because it could become a situation where the Jets get Aaron Rodgers back and all of a sudden it's really, really crazy. I'm just letting you guys know that I don't know what, he used, maybe that compound V from the boys, I don't know. But look, Aaron Rodgers is running around, hopping on one leg. He's doing a lot of good things. Hopefully he has been throwing the football around and he still has that, that release and everything like that. But if he's able to come back and this team is in the playoff hunt and they make the playoffs, this can be a really, really magical season. Let me explain to you why. Defense in this league, right? You've seen the Jets beat the Bills. You've seen the Jets beat a lot of decent teams with that defense. Now imagine this, right? Garrett Wilson has been playing well, and he's been getting passes from a guy that can't throw the football in Zach Wilson. Now, Joe Namath said that a while ago that Zach Wilson is just not good. Like, he's not the guy for this team. I think what happens is the older we get, we just speak more honestly. And I don't think he's trying to bash, trying to demoralize him. But on an honest level, if you're a Jet fan, you don't believe that Zach Wilson is going to do what's needed to get you guys where you got to go. So he's just saying it and putting it out there when other people won't. But if you watch it, it's really, really bad. And the reason that I say that, because now that I go back into the Aaron Rodgers thing, if you give Aaron Rodgers Garrett Wilson, even Alan Lazard, who goes so hard when he was with him with the Packers, if you just give him a big receiver, a speedy receiver like Garrett Wilson, Tyler Conklin, these guys can turn into other things. Remember, Tom Brady made Deion Branch a Super Bowl MVP. So after that happened, what happened to Deion Branch? Go ahead, write it in the comments. What happened to Deion Branch? The quarterback can make players play better than they actually are. That is what my point is. But when your quarterback sucks, they can't do anything for the team. So at this point, the way that I'm looking at it, I don't really know which way they're going to go until they actually get Aaron Rodgers back, unfortunately. So that's why I'm asking you Jet fans to let me know, because we all watch the same games. We may see whatever our mind imagines, but we actually visibly see the same games. And the New York Jets are terrible right now offensively. And that's the bottom line. Now, Dalvin Cook, when he was with the Vikings, I don't know what was going on, but you got to remember, this idiot, he's running around with 2 carries. They don't want to really give him a heavy load, with the way that the team is set up for Breece Hall. Breece Hall had 16 carries, okay? He had 50 yards. So if you're doing that, Breece Hall, I would just give it to somebody else. See, that's the thing. See, Rob Saleh, he might end up getting fired, but it's not because of anything else, other than the fact that Aaron Rodgers got hurt. You know what I'm saying? But the way that the team plays and the decisions that are being made, it's kind of stupid because I would spread the ball around. This is another reason why I like Antonio Pierce, the new Raiders head coach. I think they're going to keep him on as head coach because he's willing to give people a chance. If something is not working, right, and, other than the quarterback, because like if it's your starting quarterback and he just sucks, it's very hard to pull him. But your running back is not really getting yards, whatever like that. You got Dalvin Cook out there. Give him some more carries. And then you hear the commentators saying, yeah, he signed up for this and he can't get a rhythm because they take him in, they take him out, whatever. Give the man a chance to do something because we've seen a lot of two-headed monsters in the running game and it can work. But people are choosing to, be, steadfast like, yo, bro, I'm doing it this way. That's the way I'm doing it. I don't care. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. You got to do something else if you're the Jets. And I'm just telling you that right now. 27-6. That's how they got dominated. And let me just tell you this again. The Chargers are not a threat to anyone in the AFC. So this is an AFC matchup, but they're not really a threat. The problem is Justin Herbert. He's always going to make a bad throw when the team really needs him. I don't care what anyone says. Like that dude right there, I don't trust that dude. And if you guys think that that's the answer, I don't know what the problem is. And we're going to see more and more of that. He probably will continue to get more excuses, whatever, but he's not like a Joe Burrow that we saw play bad and then he came back and he started playing well. Justin Herbert is Justin Herbert. He's going to make Stevie reads. He's going to throw the ball blindly. He's going to do weird things and it's going to happen. That's just what it is. Is he formidable with his height and everything like that? You know what I'm saying? The stature, he's a prototypical quarterback, but I don't think that he's even that much better than Zach Wilson. I'm just telling you, based on the situations and the way that the game goes, they're going to both make the same idiotic mistakes. So, you guys are up S Creek without a paddle. That's ultimately where you guys are right now with both these teams. So we'll see how it works out. But ultimately, this is the end of week 9. We're getting closer to where we're going to start looking at the playoff hunt and start to figure out what's going on. And then we'll see what happens. But if Aaron Rodgers can return and the Jets are at least 2 games above 500, let's say a couple weeks, the Jets can be a miracle story this NFL season. Book it. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.